Here's a special recording of a game that's happening right now. I don't usually do this, but I'm going to record my Bobert versus Dankist and tell you what I think during this battle. And they're both pretty good in Division 2. No, can be seen. No, it's not. Okay. um, fake laugh. Okay. So yeah, he leads Mega Mobile and Bobert leads Jolteon. And as you can see, Dankist, he but I mean, he does have a Volt Switch answer. I mean, he can go into Sandslash here, and I don't think he will. I think he will Sucker Punch, or he'll like sub here. Um, yeah, Suckers. It's not surprising, but he takes a Volt Switch, which does a ton. And wow, Jolteon's on one. That's interesting. He survived that. Um, what is he going to? I think the play here. Oof, maybe pot. No, I wouldn't. Okay, I get that play. Though he has played rough. He might switch out. So if he subments, that'd be really nice. Because the sucker would be weakened, and if you play roughs, you play roughs. Um, but heat wave. Wow. Okay. And then Dankist goes Gengar here, and well, it's hard to find a switch for that. But he might not switch. He might be, but he might be spat. No, he's Life Orb. He's Life Orb. Um. Okay. If he's mixed, he can go for like Earthquake, CPBA falling. Okay. I think Gengar kills something here. I mean, maybe go into Jolteon and sack that off. But like, yeah, you might want to. That's what I would do. I would sack off the Jolteon now. But I guess that might not be the play. Um, hmm. It could be like Hidden Power Ice Gengar. Um, Regardless, I think Jolteon is the play here. It's just, it's kind of nice to have around for Talent Flame and like Suicune, but it's not a 1 HP and it's Life Orb. So I think that's the sack that should be made just to kind of scout out, because he might be like, um, what's his, I mean, okay, yeah, he goes into Jolteon. That's a good play. And he is Hidden Power Ice. It's very interesting. I think he's Specs or Scarf or something. Very good play by Bobber. I really like that. And he goes into, yeah, Pelispine's a great play here because he could be, I think he's choiced, and that's Hidden Power Ice. So now he can set up his rocks here, which should be good, but yeah, I think he should set up his rocks right here. Um, that's exactly what he does, and yeah, I expect the Suicune. So here, Blastoise should have Roar, and he should be able to go into Blastoise right here. Um, that's if you prep correctly. Blastoise will be Roar, and we'll switch Suicune out, forcing like Talent Flame in or something. And you know, if Sandslash comes in, oh, it goes into Roserade. Okay, well, he has Natural Cure probably, so the Scald won't matter, even if, yeah, it does burn. Um, so Dankist is probably going to switch here, and I think the switch is into Gengar. Because it's a safe switch overall. Unless he's like in Power Dark or some shit, you know, that's not gonna happen. Um, so, but I think that Bobber here is gonna go for just like a Giga Drain. I'm not sure it's a pretty tough play to make, I'd say. He might go for like spikes or something. That'd be interesting. I'd like that. He goes into Gengar. That's expected. It goes for a Giga Drain. That's also pretty expected. So here, Bobber. Well, I think Bobber is probably going to go into Tauros, and Dankist is going to Sludge Wave, and that's my opinion. I think Gengar is going to Sludge Wave here, but that means that Dankist might predict that, and he might go into like Piloswine, which would be a really cool play, but pretty ballsy. Although Piloswine doesn't do a ton more. Like, I guess if Sandslash spins, you can kind of set up a new layer, or it can kind of deal with Talonflame to an extent. But I think that's the play, and I think that he should go into. I'm gonna see what's happening in here. Okay, there's the period. Okay, fuck that. Okay, so I expect Piloswine. I think Piloswine should come in, and if he's stupid and he like Hidden Power Ices here, just tank that. But I don't think he's gonna go for Focus Blast. That'd be just kind of a dumb play. Like, if it misses, you kind of get everything away. You give something a free switch in, like Salamence, and you don't want that. So yeah, he goes into Tauros. Psychic. Okay. This seems like specs to me because Psychic isn't stab. It should not be doing that much. That's a lot of damage for a freaking Psychic. But we'll see what happened. He might. I have no idea. I guess he's gonna Earthquake, but I think it's a speed tie, right? Yeah, and Dankist pulls away unless he's Scarf, but I don't think he is. But he's definitely choiced. So the play here, to me, if Salamence has Dragon Dance, it's not like some mix set. I would say Salamence is the play. Otherwise, Mega Blastoise is a pretty good play. And I guess Dankist stays in, but he might not want to lose Gengar. So I suppose I think he's gonna stay in, no matter what he plays in. It's a tough call about what Bomber's gonna do. It's gonna be a tough game. It's gonna be a really hard one. Why is Gengar? Okay, that makes some sense. But I mean, like, you gotta realize that people run calcs, and sometimes you need that little bit of power. If you read in the chat there, yeah, but I think Icy Wind is probably better, because of the specs. Yeah. Oh, Dankist, he don't like the miss. What the fuck? Okay, that's terrible. I really disagree with that. So he's gonna Mega here. He's gonna, if he has, he might have Dark Pulse. That'd be really cool. But he goes out into Suicune. I think he's gonna reveal Dark Pulse here. Yeah, he does, and that's a 33, which is pretty good. The question is, can he really hit this Suicune? And I'm gonna go with no, but I think he'll have like Roar. He should. What's Suicune gonna do back is another question. Is Suicune a calm mindset? Is Suicune, what is he gonna do? I really don't know here, and we'll see, I guess. I don't know. He scalds. What? Dragon Pulse, okay. I'm scratching my head. I it's gonna rest it, but I mean, Dragon Pulse 3-hit KOs. What's the fucking point? Okay, okay, whatever. Um, I don't get it. So he's probably gonna switch out. If he realizes that Dragon Pulse is a 3-hit KO, he should switch out. But he rests, which is terrible. Because he's gonna get KO'd over. But why does Bobert Dark? Okay, okay, that's bad. Okay, it's pretty bad. He should not have Dark Pulse there. He should have gone for Dragon Pulse. He shouldn't have overpredicted the Celebi. And he's come on, Coon. Yeah, that's bad. I should have saw that coming. This is what I pretty much prepped for in my game when I played Suicune. Everyone should, and he does reveal Roar finally. And Talonflame comes out. I was like scared there he wasn't Roar. Because Roar was definitely what you'd bring. So I think like Talonflame kind of has to stay in here because he has that. We'll have 1 HP if he comes back in, but Talonflame doesn't want to be in there with a Mega Blastoise. So, but I think he's going to switch out, and I think Dankist is really in a hole here. He kind of fucked himself. And I think Bobert's going to double Roar. I don't know what Dankist is going to do. He might roost up here, which is a good idea. That's probably the play to make, okay, for a double Roar. But Bobert might just go for the kill. So you gotta be careful here. I don't really know. It's a 50-50 to me. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do. I just don't. Okay. We'll see. He goes out. That's surprising. Into Piles. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I don't know why he did that. Whew. That's confusing. Okay. I definitely thought he was staying in. But I guess he wants that extra health because it kind of destroys his team. But he goes men's. Okay. Boosts up, but that's dangerous now. This is a different type of game, isn't it? Like, who goes for Swords Dance? He goes for a Tailwind. Ooh. It was acrobatics, okay. Draco. That just burned him. He's 1 life orb hit left, though. And hopefully he's not pure special. But he's going to get a hit off. Because the Dankist doesn't have any priority. So he could sell. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So here, Bobert's probably gonna Heat Wave, I guess. Doesn't want to waste a Tailwind turn, so he's gonna want to hit him, and he has 1 life orb hit left. But he might want to make that count, you know. He roosts up. Oh, that's interesting. And he goes for a Thunder Wave here. But damn, you know. Interesting. Okay. We'll see. I predict he goes into Gengar here. And, I guess the play for that. Does he get real for? Yeah. He doesn't really have a way to hit him. So I want want to say going to Palestine here hard. But then it could be like a U-turn, and that would be really annoying. We'll see what he does. Okay. His turns are taking a little while. So, yeah. I think somebody's switching out here. I don't know who. Could be both of them. Should end up being a pretty close game. You know, Dankist might go, if he wants to drink this play, he can go into Sandslash here. I can't ghost, but he can go into Sandslash here and spin. Which, that's a pretty good play, because, I mean, he's not going to get many more opportunities. I'm just going to say can't answer that question. Okay. So... By the way, Dankist, it took a really, really long time for, Dankist, he took a really fucking long time to play Bobert. Why am I doing that? So, like, it's just, it's, like, he doesn't seem to have a lot of time. Like, he always needs an extra hour, 10 minutes, and then after that he'll need something more. It's a little bit, but he's cool. I mean, he's not like, yeah, there's been some bad people, like, in the league. Like, there's this, like, it's, I mean, I'm not perfect or anything, but, yeah, he makes the plane to Palestine, which is, that's what I thought would happen. 495 dark shoes. Okay. Losing this weekend. That's not surprising. Shard. Okay. That's not the play, Bobert. Goes back into men's. Okay. That's bad. He forgot the counter. He goes for Tailwind. I'm not so sure why, though. Because, like, What's he needs so much speed for here? He gets the rest. That's unfortunate. But now he ooh, boom, boom. Yep. And that should okay. Oh, yeah. Good prep. Go into Sandslash here. I don't like this play. What is he doing? This could be a min speed Rosary because of the Tailwind even. And I mean... Hello. Oh, sorry if you guys heard that. That was my mom. I don't know what Dankist does here. He might be just stalling out Tailwind. I don't know. Okay, sorry if you heard that too. Yep, and he just, yep, that's smart. They can see, yeah. Now that makes some sense. I just thought about that. Oh my god. Okay. I thought I was alone here. Um. So, I mean, Bobert has to switch out here. Pretty obvious psychic, but he doesn't really have a great switching. Not right now. Yep, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't. I mean, the South Park was a pretty good play because of switch out, but I mean, yeah, I mean, like, I guess it just didn't work out for him. So, I mean, Bobert should definitely switch out now and not into pilot swine. Go into Mence, sack that off. Yeah, and then you can pretty much just win. But if you go into pilot swine, you might lose. If you go into Mega Blastoise, you might lose. So, go into Mence here because it doesn't deal with the other mons. I don't think it beats Gengar. It's just the play to go into Mence. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Ooh, he tanks the Psychic. And he knocks him out with Hidden Power. I'm assuming that's ground. That's game. It should be game. Good game, Bobert. Yeah, that was a good game.